Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Daily Thoughts. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to hit that bell so you are notified of all my new content. Today, my Daily Thoughts is on how the Black middle class is disappearing and what we can do to stop it. So now let's get into my Daily Thoughts. The Black middle class has long been a symbol of economic progress and stability in America, but recent trends show it's shrinking at an alarming rate. Decades of systemic barriers, wealth gaps, and economic instability have eroded the financial footing of Black families who once thrived in the middle class. If this continues, it could reverse decades of progress. So, why is this happening? And what can we do to stop it? The decline of the middle class. Wealth inequality. The median wealth of white households is nearly 8 times higher than that of Black households, from the Federal Reserve in 2022. Even Black families with similar incomes to white families have far less generational wealth due to historical discrimination like redlining and unequal access to home ownership. Student debt crises. Black college graduates hold significantly more student debt than their white counterparts, according to Brookings Institution. This delays home ownership, entrepreneurship, and wealth building. Wage stagnation and job discrimination. Despite similar education levels, Black workers earn less than white workers, according to Economic Policy Institute. They also face higher unemployment rates, even during economic booms. Housing instability. Black homeowners are more likely to lose their homes due to predatory lending, gentrification, and a lack of affordable housing, according to the NAACP. Lack of business capital. Black entrepreneurs struggle to secure loans and venture capital, limiting their ability to build generational wealth, according to McKinsey and Company. Now the question is, what can we do to stop it? First of all, policy changes, student debt relief, expand loan forgiveness programs, and invest in HBCUs, affordable housing, strengthen fair housing laws, and fund first-time homebuyer programs for Black families, and reparations and wealth building. Local and federal reparations programs like Evanston, Illinois' housing grant can help close the racial wealth gap. Economic empowerment. Support Black-owned businesses. Consumer spending in Black communities circulates longer when directed to Black businesses. And financial literacy programs expand access to credit, homebuyer education, and investment opportunities. Corporate and institutional accountability. companies must audit hiring and pay practices to ensure equity. And banks should offer fair lending practices to Black entrepreneurs. Community and advocacy. Push for local policies that protect Black homeowners from displacement. And support organizations fighting for economic justice, like the NAACP's Economic Department and the National Urban League. The decline of the middle class in America represents a profound economic and social crisis, eroding the foundation of economic stability and opportunities for millions. Over the past several decades, stagnant wages, rising cost of living, declining unionization, and the offshoring of stable jobs has weakened the middle class, pushing many into financial insecurity. And while this trend affects Americans across racial lines, the Black community has been disproportionately impacted due to systemic inequities in wealth, education, employment, and access to generational assets. Economic policies that fail to address structural racism, such as disparities in home ownership, wage gaps, and underfunded public services, only deepen the crisis. Without targeted intervention, the erosion of the middle class will continue to exacerbate racial inequality, leaving Black families with fewer pathways to economic mobility. To reverse this trend, policymakers must prioritize equitable access to affordable housing, quality education, living wage jobs, and wealth building opportunities, ensuring that economic recovery and growth includes all Americans. The decline of the Black middle class isn't inevitable. It's the result of systemic failures that we can address through policy, advocacy, and economic solidarity. By investing in Black wealth building, holding institutions accountable, and advocating for structural change, we can reverse this trend and ensure a stronger future for generations to come. The fate of the middle class is intricately linked to racial justice. A thriving America requires not only rebuilding the middle class, but dismantling the systemic barriers that have excluded Black Americans from its benefits for far too long. Now, I hope today's daily thoughts on how the Black middle class is disappearing and what we can do to stop it has been interesting and helpful to you guys. And I will leave my resources in the description of this video. What I hope to do is for you to continue this conversation in the comment section down below. I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and hit that bell and double tap it so that you are notified of all my upcoming content. And I would also love it if you would follow me on my other social media. You can find me on TikTok and Instagram as DC The Purple Diva, and you can find me on my other YouTube channel, The Purple Diva Den, where I do spoken word. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, peace and blessings from the West Side. I'm out, you guys. Bye.